Alright, so I'm putting my camera at the screen and it's on camera. When I click over here, I don't actually see what the camera is pointing at, so I just have to hope. This is about Tacoma, Washington. Now, before they wanted to make it a major news article, again, I'd already been speaking about it. Here's a post, 65 comments. Here's Chris Ibsen and myself and our typing. But mostly, here's a second connected call to Tacoma PD, another one to Tacoma PD. It's about my stolen stuff. Another call to them. The lady who took my phone, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, part 8, part 9, part 10, part 11, meth in the morning, Computaco 1. This one starts off with a man passed out at a bus stop with a heroin needle in his arm. This is about my stolen computer. Computaco 2 is a meth addict who gives me the info on where my computer is. Computaco 3 and 4 are him helping me to get the computer back. TP Department 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Number 1 is the situation with my computer with my backpack getting stolen, sorry. 2 is me trying to turn in, what's his bucket? Officer Schneider. 3, 4, 5, and 6. All of these are the situation, including me trying to turn in the officer, and they say that somebody from Internal Affairs is going to call me back, and then it's Officer Schneider, exactly the guy who I was trying to turn in to Internal Affairs. A very screwed up situation. This is a video of when the security guard found my backpack. This is relations with the mall security guard. It's a pretty decently long video. A guy who was talking about stealing from folks and having a gun pulled on him. This is a situation with mall security and a woman who's a prostitute up there and a heroin addict and a meth addict. That's the life that Natalie Bollinger was looking forward to. See the guy who was sitting by my computer when it disappeared? This guy, I'm pretty sure that he's the one that stole it. He's also dead, by the way. He was a child molester and he was shot just a few blocks from my dad's house. I do have screenshots of the article about that. The world I live in, so you have someone to blame. Gotta move on, move on, move on. This with Flo, who's the security guard up there. Here's one with the cops up there. This one is with the guy who was supposed to be my caseworker. It's called More Hoop Jumping. Update on help 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So much for help. Homeless people who try, preaching to the choir. Each one of these are actual evidence. Evidence of the situations. Some of them are mostly just people talking. This one's from Connor. He's one of the employees at Starbucks, and he didn't like the situation either. None of these people did. Waiting on Pastor Bruce, multicultural grocery store. This is all the situations and me. Some of them are me explaining the situation. Gunshots in Tacoma, belated pastor, Flo and Pastor Bruce, do as I say or else. There's a lot more to it, and it'll take me quite a while to go through them all. I mean, like I said, there's a lot, and there's more to add to it. That's just the story from Tacoma, Washington. And I should have started off with the one at my dad's house, when Diane came out and told me I wasn't welcome there. Well, if I'm not welcome, I'm not welcome. The man should have been honest, and he also should have done something other than try to bully me or falsely imprison me. That's right, my dad wanted to lock me in my room there. It's his room. he can have the room. He should have gotten out of my way. There's conversations about that with my dad too, and we'll get into that later. But of course, this is what I've been doing, going through my YouTube channel, and there's a lot of stuff here. Here's one with Rihanna Ingersoll about the kids. And then of course the situation, God, it was so screwed up. I mean, there's so much of it. Here's one. This one is, I call it I Hate Drugs, but it is this is the meth that was at Bread Roll-Offs. They went to another state and left their meth there at the house. Actually, let's play this. Alright, so there is the environment that I'm in. The guy and lady whose house I'm at, they have to do that to make ends meet. At least that's what they claimed. The minimum wage here is $7.25 an hour. It's not that much cheaper to live here than elsewhere. I mean, it's around the same price as this Chapel, Nebraska, and their minimum wage is way higher. The coal mine was closed down. When parents have to sell that shit in order to make ends meet in addition to their jobs, it's a pretty fucked up situation. Now, I don't have anywhere safe to go, so I'm stuck in this environment. This guy, I've known him for years, and he swore he would never do this stuff. That was a lot of years ago, though, and things change and people change. Well, what happens if I turn them in? I mean, this is the same as prostitution. A lot of people have to do illegal things because of immoral laws that prevent them from being able to take care of themselves and their families. People shouldn't have to do this, so I'm stuck at this house for 5 hours without them while their stuff is here. Stuff that I don't fuck with and don't want to be around. But I have nowhere safe to go. Alright, so there's... Alright. So yeah. Y'all want to pretend that I was bullshitting, but I wasn't. Let's see, there's some of these here with Brett Roloff. I guess we'll have to go through those. Some of these are of them screaming. A lot of them are about Shannon Alvarado, because I was talking to Shannon at the time and she was, oh my God. See, I was getting screamed at on the phone from her, like really loud, very hateful. And of course I spoke out about all those situations. There's a lot. There is a whole lot. Now, there's one where Brett is searching through his own feces, and let's see. See, fifth or sixth argument of the day. As I type it, they're at it again, dismissing someone who's trying to get help. Let's see. I'm looking for the ones in specific where Brett Roloff is, screw it, I might as well end this video. There's a lot more to it. A whole lot more to it. More arguments, Brett Roloff, more arguments with Brett Roloff, even more arguments. Depending on addicts, because cops are lazy. dealing with hackers part 2. Here's one. This is at Brett Roloff's house in Bristol, Virginia.
I was out there and she said, well, why you charging me to mow my yard and weed it? And I said, hell, give me one of them pretty smiles. And I said, I'm over weed it, boy. She smiled. I said, okay, that's payment enough. I went over there to mow weed it, boy. And I told Mom, I said, if Miss Harrison comes over here tomorrow, I said, she'll give you some money. I said, okay.
Screw it, I can post these in the link descriptions. Just make another one. There's the cracked torch. I'm not sure if you guys can see it.
So I gotta call this Facebook number here.
There she is, lighting it up.
Well, I just found it. I literally spent like 4 hours this morning trying to locate it.
Are they open on Sundays?
I don't know.
Now that I found these, I think I'm going to make another video and post that up.